A lot of people are unfortunately going to really connect with this movie. I've been looking forward to seeing all of you ever since it premiered last year at the Toronto International Film Festival, to some quiet but really good buzz. Like, it didn't really make a splash there, but some people that I know in the space saw it and really enjoyed it, so I made sure to mark it as one to watch. I love Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso. That's another big plus. And this movie, first of all, has some of the best chemistry between two leads of the year that I've seen so far. And it is a very strong adult drama, very raw and emotional. It packs a strong punch. The number one thing that you just immediately kind of feel watching the movie is this feels like a real couple. You feel like you're watching a real couple on screen go through life and have conversations with one another. Their chemistry is tangible. It really feels genuine and honest. One of the best things you can get in a romance movie, a couple that you really feel believe to be a couple, or in this case, two people that maybe could be exploring a deeper level to their relationship. One of the big reasons why it's relatable is that it touches on the longing and the desire to have someone that's seemingly out of reach, or whether they're in a long-term relationship, they're in a committed relationship, and you really see yourself with them, but they won't come to you for whatever reason it may be. I personally related to, I know so many other people are going to see it because that just is one of the things that happens in life. You know, you're going to come across someone that you fall for, and they just might not be the right person at the right time. And I think this movie does a great job of touching on that. It's also easy to just get lost in the conversations that they have with one another. The dialogue, it flows so well. Brett Goldstein co-wrote this movie, so I have to give massive props to him. In a lot of ways, it feels like he's pouring a lot of his heart and soul into this one, maybe touching on personal experience. One of the tricky things about it is that it jumps around really quickly from different years in time. It goes from 1 year to potentially another year, months later, weeks later, days later. And you as an audience member have to just tell by the dialogue and how they interact when the last time they saw each other was. That can be hard to adjust sometimes, but once you get on that wavelength, it started to flow better. The movie has a really interesting concept of what if you could take a test to tell you, very Black Mirror in that sense, who your lifelong partner is, who your soulmate is. It really doesn't fully explore that concept at all. It more so just focuses on a blossoming relationship, which I didn't hate too much because I wanted to see the blossoming relationship and I came for that. And some might be annoyed that the little sci-fi edge that it has to it doesn't really get its time to shine. But also the movie can feel like it's stalling at some points and almost repeats plot points where it feels like, haven't we already done this before? And the pacing was inconsistent, but I was fairly locked in for a majority of the runtime. It wasn't too big of a deal because I just felt so engaged in this extremely romantic movie about just finally coming to terms with how you really feel about someone. The ending is going to be divisive, I feel, and I personally saw it coming. I thought the movie was going to go in that route, and I liked that it went in that route because it doesn't tie it up in a nice little bow. It leaves you feeling uneasy, and there is no real entire conclusion to what's going on. But I appreciated that because, it could have gone the predictable route, or it did what I thought it was going to do, and it did the little ballsy ending. While this movie isn't a complete home run, I still thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a very strong adult drama, and those can be few and far between nowadays. It's raw, emotional, has some great chemistry between the two leads. It's a relatable movie about falling in love and longing and yearning for someone. I love how the camera will just linger on faces and seeing what's going on in their head without even needing a single word to be said. I think that really went a long way in both the performances and the direction. Both Poots and Goldstein give very honest performances. Like I said, it just feels tangible. I'm very happy to say that I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm gonna give all of you a B, and I would definitely recommend it when it hits Apple TV Plus here in the States. If you've seen all of you, be sure to let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I want to thank you so much for watching this review, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.